How hard is it for you to not overlook Brock? I mean, just the fact that, you know, he's strong, he can wrestle, but, you know, wrestling isn't MMA fighting, being his first fight in the UFC. You know, how hard is it not to think that you're going to walk through him?
Anybody that wins an NCAA title has a lot of drive and devotion. And so it really wasn't hard for me to overlook that. I mean, it wasn't a difficult question or a difficult thing for me to feel serious about this fight. What he possesses in physical attributes, he also has. A lot of guys when they first start off fighting, they still work a full-time job. They work their way through the ranks. They do a lot of things like that. So they're only training, you know, with subpar training partners. You have a person like a Brock Lesnar that already has the foundation of what pretty much is the predominant style in our martial arts of the UFC, which is a wrestling base. You can determine where the fight ends up, staying or on the feet or going to the ground. You already have that foundation, a good athlete already that's a big, strong guy who has the time and the finances to go ahead and train with the best people in the world, and that makes for a good opponent. I don't really, actually I was very motivated to train for this fight, for the reason being, you know, it was very easy to train, let's put it that way.
Yesterday you mentioned that it's almost like it's a no-win situation for you, but you know, you need to make a statement. You're looking at breaking bones or knocking him out. Are you looking at sending an overwhelming message to not only Brock Lesnar, but to the rest of the heavyweight division with your performance on Saturday night?
The reason why, I think the question you'd asked me was, you know, a win over Lesnar, where does that put you? And I said, well, it's almost kind of like a no-win, because I know how the fans are. Coming into the fight, there's expectations, and everybody has what they thought. I remember when I fought Tangabbit, everybody told me I was crazy, I was going to get my head torn off. And then the next day I'm reading the articles, and everybody's like, why was this guy ever in the ring with a modern martial artist and no submissions? It was a ridiculous fight. And I'm like, wow, these are the same people saying I was going to die the day before. That, you know, that Dana White just basically signed my there's the death certificate. So that's why I'd say that a lot of times it seems like there's a no-win situation, because you go out there and you demolish somebody, and wow, he sucked. You go out there and struggle with the guy. It's like, well, why'd you struggle with him? So I don't know. That's why I tell people that what's next after you fight. I'm like, I'm worried about it. I got the fight coming up. That's my only concern in life. On Sunday morning, we'll start talking about other things on what happens on Saturday night. I can't tell you, you know, it's too crazy of a world out there.
These are all the guys that are going to be writing it.